Hello everyone and welcome to another Nuffinbutfishing. I'm on my way to do a few hours pike fishing. I was planning on getting out tomorrow. Tomorrow is the Saturday, but the weather forecast keeps on changing and it's now sort of sunrise to sunset, wall to wall rain. Today it's now 1 o'clock, so I've got 3 and a bit hours until darkness and it's much better conditions. I've got my work done, so I'm heading to a place I fished the other week for a bit of pike fishing. And while I get there, I'm going to show you some of the clips of my previous session here where I did, again, about 2 or 3 hours, if that, up here and managed a couple of bites. So I'm going to show you that now while I get there, and hopefully today we'll have a good session as well. Me a treat, that one. Yes, come on. On these. Get in. we're here, and as you can see from last time, the weather conditions then was absolutely blowing a gale. I think we were getting 40 odd mile/hour winds, and when you're down here where there's absolutely nothing to stop the wind, it was pretty cold as well. So I didn't do any talking because the GoPro was only going to be picking up wind noise. But as you can see, I did manage a couple, 2 other hits as well, which didn't result in a fish. So I've come back to exactly the same spot. Weather conditions a lot better. Water levels up ever so slightly. We've had quite a bit of rain recently, but it should be good for a bite or two. So like I said, I've got a couple of hours. It's about 1:30 now, 1:45, and sunset's about 4:15 at the moment. So let's give it a try, and hopefully we'll have some more fish. Now, the setup I'm using, a few people have asked. The reel is one of my very first reels ever bought. It's an Okuma Dyna Drag. So used to use for carp fishing, but it's just loaded up with 40-pound braid now, and does the job. The rod is an Abu Garcia Devil, and it's a 9-foot, I think 10 to 40 gram. Then I'm going down to a little wire trace, and I'm using these Corum snappers, they're called. I think this is the 12 centimeter version, and as you can see, this is a roach imitation. Pike seem to absolutely love this one. I know Andy does really well on these, so it's the first one I started trying. And oh, sun's just coming up nice. I forgot my Polaroid, so I can't see very well against the glare. But anyway, that's what I'm using, and they seem to really like it, so hopefully it will pay off again today. I have also got some perch imitations and goldfish, so if the water clarity isn't very good, I may switch over to a goldfish. But as this has done me well in the past, it makes sense to start with this. So let's get the rod out. Now, one thing I did find last time is obviously sun sets in the same place, is when I go around that bend, the near side is in shade, and I had a couple of hits. I actually think all my hits, bar the last one when the sun set here, came from the near margin, so they're obviously in more of the shaded water. So I'm not going to spend too much time on this first bit, and once I get around the bend, which carries on all the way up there, it's quite a lot of water to cover with some shaded areas, which would be a good shout. As you can see, it's very sunny today. Now from here onwards, I'm feeling a bit more confident, because as I said, the sun's on my back, and this bank casts a little bit of shade in the margins. As the sun starts to go down, I feel it's going to be the best shout, because it is so sunny today. But we'll give it a crack here anyway. It's really picking up again as well. That was a hit. 100% that was a hit. And again, yes. It's only a little one, but it's a fish. I reckon it's the same one that hit it and then followed it in. Oop. Hash into this. Oh, I've caught the bottom. There we go. And he's in. Yes. There we go. Only a tiddler, but we're off the mark. I'd say about 3-4 pound, but I felt this one hit and it must have followed it in and eventually absolutely nailed it. Caught my hand on its gill rakers, as they seem to always do at the moment, so my hand is bleeding quite a bit, but happy days, we're off the mark. We've probably got another hour and a half to go, so let's get him back. Well, as you just saw, I had one. Net is drying, mat is drying, and as with all good things, they come to an end because I've just had emails from work. I need to go home and do some more editing, so I caught a fish, but I now have to shoot on, which is a shame. It does look like it's going to rain soon, and it wasn't a blank, so for an hour and a half out, I caught a pike. The time to go. Thanks for watching this really short video. In fact, I'm going to bring you around to see me. Thank you very much for watching this video. Sorry it's a short one. I'm trying to get little sessions in here and there when I can. Like I said, I was going to be coming out tomorrow, but the weather forecast is absolutely horrendous now, so that's why I came out now. As I said, I've got to shoot back and do a bit more work, which is a shame. But cheers for watching. Please like the video if you did, subscribe to me if you haven't already, and find me on Facebook and Instagram at Nuffinbutfishing. Cheers guys, and I'll see you again soon.